Hi, I'm Jadi and I was going to play another CTF. This is good for beginners, will give you courage to play more. You will see that even difficult questions are easy to solve if you go step by step, if you are ready to learn new things. As I always say, the good thing about playing CTF is learning new things, opportunity to learn new things and enjoying the programming, especially when you are solving programming cases. Here I'm going to solve this one first because this has more points and our team needs more points. So I didn't went for this one, looks easier. We'll go for this one. Only 36 solves. Can you find identify Bob's favorite numbers? And it has a server. This is a very common pattern in the world of CTFs. You have a server, you have to connect to it using NC. NC is a general tool to connect or send packets and this kind of stuff, or listen. And it works in this case like Telnet connection. Let's copy this one. And there is one file here which says bob.txt. I won't talk much about the CTF itself. Hopefully from the previous videos you know how cool it is. Okay, I have my server here. As always, I'll run tmax. It's good to know tmax, helps you a lot. mk.bob, cp.bob.txt into bob, cd bob. Now it's clean. As you can see, I'm playing in /temp. This is a trick not to pollute your file system with all the games you are playing. I play inside my virtual machine with a Kali Linux, so it's clean. Or if I'm going to use a server or use my computer, I play in /temp, so I'm sure that this will be deleted unless you are actively archiving all your games. I'm on tmax, so I can split the windows. I can say less Bob and see what is Bob's favorite numbers. Bob's favorite numbers. Bob likes two numbers, 1856 and 2014. One is his college was founded, another is college was renamed, blah blah. A number n is Bob's favorite number if n is equal to the sum of a certain number of 1856 and sum of the certain number of 2014. So the task is print whether a number is Bob's favorite number or not. First line contains single integer number n, then we have to answer back yes or no. And this is an example. 5726 is Bob's favorite number because it equals, can you see it? No. Because it equals one of these, and one of these. So 2 multiplied by 1856 plus 1 multiplied by 2014. So this number is Bob's favorite number. First things first, we have to write a function to find if a number is Bob's favorite or not. For sure we'll use Python because it's super quick to program in Python. And I know Python. Okay, so I will define a function, bob_fav n. Is n Bob's favorite function? I'm on my server, it's not configured for programming in Python, so when I push tab it goes 8 spaces. Python people prefer 4 spaces, but it's your choice. Okay, I can do this. For I in range of n, test whatever I you can up to n. For j in range of n, and if I multiplied by 1856 plus j multiplied by 2014 equals n, return true. This is a good number. If all the for loops finished and you didn't found a good number, return false. This function should work. I can try it. I can say print Bob Fav of, what was the number, 5726. Print Bob Fav, something which is not that, sorry, what was this? And print a larger number, because the question said that we can have super huge numbers. This is the constraint for n. So we can get huge numbers. Be careful. So I will go with something huge. Let's try our program. Python 3 Bob. I have never run this. It says true, false, and taking eternity to answer. On the computer word, we say this is of the order n2, because I have one I up to this number, and for each one of them I have another 4 from 0 up to this number. This is huge, 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 and this is not the largest number we can get. So we have to make this quicker. What are our options? First, using more RAM, using more CPU won't help, because Python is a single process, single thread, at least program I wrote. So even if you have 10 CPUs, same one CPU will try to run this. More RAM won't help, and in most cases they won't. You have to improve your engineering. Next guess, use a better programming language, which is Rust. By better, I mean faster. Won't help. We have to fix our engineering. You cannot just throw more money or more technology to something to solve it. One good way is, now I'm counting from 1 up to this and doing this multiply. I can just count up to here, because at least 1 is there. And I can go up to here. This will help to some extent, not much. I'm just doing it a little bit easier. Although when I'm doing it in this range, I should have an integer number here. So it should be like this and like this. Okay, let's break this and try this one. It was still running. See, a little bit faster this time, but still, it worked and it's true. How come? Can a random number be divisible by this? When it's true, it's much faster. When it's false, okay. It was very fun that I just type random number and although this multiplied by this shouldn't be very difficult to satisfy. Let's go with this, and we are sure that this is false. But it was very strange that randomly we reached a number which was working. I had to print what was the result. But anyway, let's do it 4 and say print I and j, just to be sure that it looks very unlikely, but it seems it was working. Let's try. Again, I can multiply this and I can say Python, or you can use BC, which is a command line calculator. So it says 698 multiplied by 856 plus 71964 multiplied by 2014. It's actually the same number. strange words, strange mathematics. Very funny. Anyway, we can do this as 5 and add a couple of more numbers so I can show you that this is slow. We can have a better solution. What is that? See, I have a number as n here, and I'm trying to see if I multiplied in a plus j multiplied in b can be equal with this. So I have a guess for I will be able to calculate j. If I do n minus, this should be equal with j in b. So I have to check. I can even find the j. It's enough to divide this by b, and if it can be divided as an integer number, I will have a j. So for each I, it's enough to calculate this and find the remainder. You know, this is the remainder sign. So what I can do is, instead of the second loop, and this if, I can say if n minus I multiplied by 856. Now I have my a. Find its remainder to 2014. What was that? I did the power. Remainder to 2014. If it's equals to 0. If it's divisible to 2014, it means there is some j which works. I don't need to know what is it, but now I can find it much easier. And if you know about the programming, we call this ON. There is no power of the 2. This is much huger optimization we just did. So I say for each number, try all the possible i's, and if n minus I multiplied by this was divisible to 2014, there is an a, and I can say, okay, I can write this number as I 1856, j 2014, and this is a Bob's favorite number. We are just in the first part of the challenge, but I'm sure the next part will be quicker. Okay, even for this huge number, that is okay, and it works. Now let's go to the next part. What was the question? It said you have to connect with NC to this server. When we connect, the connection tells us this number. I say, yes, this is it. Good one, good guess. No, it is not. Wrong answer. So I have to be able to answer this very quick. I need a program to connect here automatically to this IP and this port. Wait for the answer. Whenever answer came up, check for the previous number. Check if it's a Bob's number and answer back yes or no. If you are going to play CTFs, it's good to have a small booklet, whatever technology you use to keep your notes, and write down the libraries you use. For this one, I always use Telnet Python. There is one library, this is it, telnetlib, which is very quick and easy to use. So this is a sample. I'll say import telnet. I will show you on my code. Okay, we telnet this one. We don't need this, we don't need this, not this, not this. So tn is telnetlib, telnet to some host, where I want to telnet to this server. So that's it. 1337. Now I'm connected. Using this library, you can read data like this. For sure, it's good if you want to become a good programmer to review quickly the functions you can call using this one. But always example is a quick way to learn. We have two good things: read until, reads until something, and write. So I will do as a equals, sorry, my telnet connection, read until answer. Read until you reach answer. Print a. Let's see what we have here. Doesn't work. str. This library needs byte string. So I should give it data like a not my day. I can give it data like bytes. I read this and finished it. This is a byte string. I need only this part, so I can split it. If you don't know about it, you can search how to split parts of the string in Python, or learn about regexes. I have a video about regexes. Or it's always good to run Python and try your code if you don't know what should exactly be done. So this is it. I can try with a split. It says, okay, I split it in two parts. Splits based on all white spaces. So I need the first part. It's in a string. So I will convert it to int. See? Easy. I say read a, print a is a good idea. Then I will say my number is this one. I have to create a loop because it does this many times. I will say while true. Do this for the eternity. And I will select this, go here. It's good to know vi. Print this, find the num, and write the answer. If Bob fav this num, if it's Bob's favorite number, on your telnet, write bytes, yes, and go to the new line. Else, tn, write bytes, no, and go to the new line. We will see some errors, but let's run it. We saw errors sooner than what I thought. Okay, on the first one, it says this, and we answer correctly, because on the next line, when we wait until answer, it says space, good one. This is your new number. So this one should be 0, 1, 2. Let's try with 2 and see if that's the case. When I'm reading the number, I can say if byte good in a, if on whatever you read there is good in it, ow, num is the second one. Otherwise, num is, I'm just doing a dirty hacks, so it's very easy and quick. I say, okay, whatever you read, this is A, next time this is A. If there is good in it, try the second one. 0, 1, 2. If not, there is no good, so try the first, the 0, 1, whatever we have to say. Let's try. And it's running. Okay. As you can see, it asks a lot of numbers. We answered all, and at the end it says access denied. Bob's favorite numbers are mine favorite too. So this is the answer for this challenge. Let's do a zoom out so we will see this only, and this is our answer. I will set this in our Yes, sorry, this one. That was shark. Flags up the house. We're still 35th. We have to play better. Let's continue. We are solving MISC. We can go with MISCs, or we can go with crypto, which I also like, and we have not solved 1 of 10. So we can go for crypto. And there are some reverse challenges too. I also enjoy reverse. Okay, it seems other people have solved. Okay, let's see where we go. But enjoy your programming, learn new things, see this as an opportunity, subscribe, tell your friends, do whatever you love in your life. As long as you are not harming other people too much. Have fun.